Alright. Monster Train 2. Second run. Covenant 1. More challenge and random starting cards. Win to advance your Covenant rank. The standard way to play. This is the increased difficulty mode. Add mutators. I think mutators are not my jam. Yeah. Runs customized mutators don't count. I don't really care about the mutators. I just want to play the normal game with Covenant. Alright, what have we got? So we have only these two clans. So all we can do basically is choose Pyreborn or Banished as our primary. And the other one is our second. Oh, look at this. There's a bunch of different Pyre hearts. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Interesting. You can get like special Pyre hearts to do things. Alright, anyway. Covenant rank 1. I guess since we played Banished and Pyreborn allied last time, we'll flip it around. We'll play Pyreborn with Banished as our ally. Alright, let's do it. Final boss, Seraph Aeternus, Chosen of Savagery. Same one we fought last time. Archeon pushes attacked units to the back. That can be really annoying. And Lord of Cherubs that applies damage shields. Okay. So our random starting cards, we have, 2 cost, deal 5 damage, gain a Dragon Horde. That looks really good. I'm in for this. We have the 2 upbeat Warblers, which give quick. Interesting. So we could try and build such that we kill enemies before they kill us. And a 530 with Slam. Advanced, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's current health and armor. That's pretty cool. That's going to be really good against Archeon, because we can keep pushing this guy to the front. I think my starting cards look pretty good. We have an artifact and a champion upgrade. At the start of turn, friendly units gain Valor 2 if they're at the front of the room. Or cards in rewards packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. Ooh, the random upgrade. That is scary. Because like a lot of the time you're not going to be able to take the card you want because it comes with a bad upgrade, then blocking an upgrade slot. But if you get a card you wanted with a good upgrade, then it's absolutely insane. I feel like the Captain's Halo is just more consistent and is going to be pretty good either way. Let me have a look at my guy has deal damage equal to this unit's attack, apply Pyregel 4 to enemy units. We look like we might want to do more of a Pyregel build then if we have Lord Phoenix. Alright, let's try the Reflection. The Reflection is going to be high RNG. When a unit gains Pyregel, it gains an extra stack, or when we slay, we get an extra hit damage permanently. So this is frontline Phoenix versus support Phoenix, basically. If we're going to do Pyregel stuff, I think support Phoenix makes sense. We're going to go with support Phoenix. Alright, first battle. Healers blessed by Dominion bolster their allies, attack in large bursts to achieve victory. 75 gold for -1 energy. I mean, I feel like the first battle your Pyre can do it. Like, the Pyre can basically win the first fight on its own. It's very hard to lose the first fight when you have a Pyre. So this just feels like 75 free gold. Or like you're potentially paying some Pyre hit points for gold, which I believe is a good deal. Okay, Phoenix with Steadfast Crusader in front sounds great. Let me look at my other guys real quick. We're just going to be playing upbeat Warblers, basically. Yeah, we can just put these out, it's fine. But both of these guys have abilities. You can undo back to the start of your current turn. Oh man, an undo button, that's so good. An undo button is so useful in this game. Summon a unit with activated ability, click on the unit to activate its ability. Sure. I don't want to use its ability now. We can't kill this guy with Golden Touch. Seems like we just want to play Firestarter plus Just Cause. Like, Just Cause will heal this guy every turn, so it's something we want to get in play. Fortunately, we already have a guy to kill the collector. So that's nice, don't have to worry about that. This guy has, when a unit gains Pyregel, it gains an extra stack ready. Sadly, we didn't draw the golden touch, which would have been perfect this turn to kill the ominous acolyte. Given that these guys are hitting us for 4, having 2 just cores on this guy to make sure he takes 0 seems really good. And obviously we need to kill this guy so he doesn't heal. We're gonna have to do something about these dudes though, they have too many hit points. They're not dying. They're not dying even after doing all 3 floors, and we'd prefer not to take damage on our part. We can't use our golden touch again, that's sad. If we Pyregel here, we do 4 and he dies. Yeah, that's the play then. The warblers are not useful with my current build. So we're just going to just cause this guy. Try and set this guy up to die next turn. Although, given that this is relentless, it's better just to set up to win the bottom floor. Alright, so we're definitely going to use Phoenix Fire now. Hits 1 target. And this is deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to current hit points and armor. Yep, I'll use that as well. Maybe I should have fire started this guy twice first. If we're not going to kill him, we should kill this acolyte. There's also this guy to worry about. Push him to 20 and then he takes 10. Then we can do another 3 and he takes 12. That's not going to be enough. I put some like, yeah, he's going to hit here whatever we do. I don't know if I could kill this guy. If we do a just cause, we just get +2 damage per round. We have 28 hit points, so we're looking at 4 rounds. We get 3 attacks, so that's 6 damage. Firestarter's going to do more than that. I'm going to check how much it says he takes with this Firestarter. So he's 252 at the moment. Well, he's effectively 50. He just dies? Okay, apparently that Pyregel was really good. Well, that's good. Apparently that Pyregel represents a lot of extra damage. Yeah, there's just so many rounds of combat. Cool. And we got the bonus goal. Love to see it. Alright, lava armor. Lava armor's pretty great with our Phoenix guy. Oh, look at the random upgrades. Ability Jelly Sneeze. Cooldown 2, deal 1 damage to the... 1 damage, then apply Pyregel 20 to the front unit. Damn, that's a lot of Pyregel. He also comes with Duality. That's not a fantastic upgrade for him. Dragon's Breath comes with Holdover. Apply a Pyregel 10 and deal 10 to enemy units. And then we get to draw it again. If I can get a cost reduction on that, that could be extremely good. Or we could just take Lava Armor, which looks also extremely good. Kind of like the Lava Armor, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm in for the Lava Armor. Windblade, Shift, Gain Valor, Resolve, Trigger, Shift. Okay, this is not really what we're doing. Holdover, Ascend and Advance. We could build a stacked floor with this. Or Divinity with Holdover. Man, I don't really want any of these. Maybe the Rising Rage. If we just build a jacked floor with Rising Rage, like the middle floor becomes turbo jacked. Divinity was really good last time, but we're not really built around Divinity again. I'm just gonna skip. I don't really want any of these. Maybe it is the Rising Rage though. I can use this on enemies, right? I can use this on enemies, actually. So I can use it on their back guy, put him in the middle where he just dies. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take this card. You're talking about the cards, not the upgrade? Yeah. Holdover is real good, but I hear what you're saying. Merchant of Steel better or worse than Merchant of Magic here? Merchant of Magic on the Golden Touch is very nice. Yeah, I want to upgrade the Golden Touch. Let's go this way. Revenge, apply melee weakness 1 to the attacker. And he comes with Smidge Stone, so he only costs 1 space. Man, I'll tell you what, this Capricious Reflection has been pretty great so far. This guy has Strike, Gain Valor, Shift, Gain Rage. And he has a... What is this stone? Is this just damage? Yeah. I mean, this guy's great. This guy 1 space? That's crack. Sign me up. So, if we Emberstone the Rising Rage, then we can just use it every turn for 0. That's pretty tempting. Double stack doesn't look great here. Plus 10 magic power on a Golden Touch is really good. Yeah, I like this quite a lot. 15 is way more likely to kill something than 5. Honestly, making it cost 1 is really tempting as well. Or the other option is to permafrost it and then just hold it until we know it has a kill. This is so much cheaper. I think I'm going to do this. Let's make the Golden Touch cost 1. The double stack, yeah, we don't care about the double stack. Free stone. I don't care about that either. Let's do a purge. Then we're gonna purge a Just Cause. These are just not. We're not doing Valor. Like, this is not our jam. I'll save the rest of the money. Let's have a look at the next zone. We're not gonna want Pyre Remains, so we're probably going to Pyreborn Banner and Merchant of Magic. Okay, we'll just save our money then. Slow-moving soldiers will deal heavy damage if they reach the front. Yeah, it's the Knight again. Enemy units enter with Titan Skin 1 and we get 75 gold. Titan Skin 1 means the fire starter no longer does damage, which is a little tricky with the ominous Acolyte. But I think for everything else it's fine. I think we'll take it. I believe this will be okay. Alright, let's get Phoenix in here. I think we're going to put Avenger. Avenger's better than Crusader in front of him. And then we can put Crusader somewhere else. What's the sizing look like? So we can put a Warbler down here. Although Warbler is not a combo with Revenge, give melee weakness. We're probably looking to do the Ascension to make the middle floor really jacked. Yeah, we'll put this guy out, that's fine. Okay, let's see how this Titan Skin does. Yeah, I think we put down the Warbler. Do I put him at the back? I'll put him at the back. Excellent music. I actually would like a little bit of Valor for this front line, dude. What else are we playing? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fire starter this guy or not. I think I am. I might also Phoenix fire him, honestly. Like, he needs a lot of Pyregel if he's gonna die to the next floor. It makes the trumpet noise when it attacks as well. So we drew Golden Touch, which we can use on the Extinguished guy. But we need to kill this ominous Acolyte. We can use the Fire Starter on this guy and the Golden Touch on the Acolyte. That sounds pretty good. That's our whole turn. Then we don't have to play Rising Rage. Does that matter? I could Rising Rage this guy, and then he'll die. It's the same, except I get to keep my Rising Rage for next turn. Yeah, this is better. Oh, I should have used my punch ability, probably. I can use the punch now. This sequencing is not good, because they hit this guy. These guys go first. This guy doesn't... Oh, this guy doesn't give himself quick. So yeah, what happens is these guys go, then they hit this guy, and then the melee weakness is wasted by this guy attacking. It's actually pretty annoying. Alright, so we're definitely going to punch this guy. Probably should have done Firestarter first. We're going to put Lava Armor here. We're going to put Firestarter on this guy. I'm okay with him dying to this dude, so I'm just going to play a Just Cause down here to get a little bit of armor going on. We're only doing 244 to him at the moment, which isn't great. I do my cheap Golden Touch, which I assume I should use. I actually should use it on this guy, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we win the fight. Seems like that was the correct decision then. Sure, no need to do anything else. We've also managed to accrue 2 eggs. Probably could turn the speed up now. He has multiple attack sounds as well. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow, a flicker that comes with Surge Stone? That's super cracked. Consume Permafrost, apply Pyregel 4 to enemy units. I wish this didn't have the Freeze Stone. And we've got Pyre Cask, apply Pyregel 10, and it has an Eternal Stone. Man, these are all good. This is a really hard decision. This, I think, is the worst one. This flicker is just so much damage. But then this Pyre Cask, I feel like this Pyre Cask might be a really important card for dealing with bosses. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Pyre Cask. I think it's gonna be really good for dealing with bosses. Man, a divinity that comes with a Smolder Stone? That's absurd. What else have we got? Challenge, double stack, advance, apply melee weakness 2. That has a stack stone, that's not that good. Deal damage to enemy units equal to attack of the front fency unit plus 20. I don't have a guy with jack damage. I'm going to be looking at like 20 damage a lot of the time. That feels much better in the Valor deck. This, I mean, I'm just going to take this Divinity. Like, this is crazy. A 1-cost Divinity. I don't have to do anything with that. That's just already really good. This thing's been fantastic so far. The Capricious Reflection. This has been really good so far. We're going to go left because we don't want to waste the Pyre Remains. If we go left and then the Celestial Alcove gives us the thing that puts our Pyre to 1, that would be sad. But unfortunately we have to pick a side before choosing the Celestial Alcove. What are the odds I get the same event twice in a row? Pretty unlikely. The rail leads you along the path of angels, a gravelstone path lined with angels forever frozen in stone. A few such statues still contain some lingering essence. You can infuse this essence with one of your own. The price of power, however, might not be what you expect. Do you grant your forces the power of heaven? Gain Wrath. Cooldown free attack immediately. I wonder what the price of power is going to be. Restore friendly units to full health. That sounds amazing. Cooldown free advance. Restore to full health. Gain armor equal to the amount healed. Oh my. Courage is... So courage is like single unit. Benevolence, it looks like, heals everyone. So with benevolence, you could use it multiple times. Wrath is also just absurd, right? I'm gonna take Benevolence. Oh, I give it to a single unit? Oh, hold up then, hold up. That's not as exciting. That's still pretty good though. Interesting. I mean, Courage on the Avenger is kind of cracked. Yeah, I think Courage on the Avenger sounds really good. So it does, okay, it takes up his extra slot. Benevolence restores everyone. Yeah. I was thinking Benevolence on one of these guys, but then the problem is if there's like a sweep attack, then this guy just dies and he can't Benevolence anymore. So I'd have to give him some, I'd have to find a hit point buff for him. So that's why I want to do Courage on this guy instead, because he can take some damage and then still use his Courage. The only concern I have is that it uses up both his slots. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You've chosen the Fire of Courage. As you continue down the path of Angel, you can't help but wonder who these angels once were. Wait, so there actually is no cost? They were just memeing me? Okay, that was just really good then. Should have gained a unit first. I could have maybe upgraded the unit I gained. Ooh, the Guildmonger. Extinguish, gain 1 egg. Why is it 2580? Because he has a large stone. I'll tell you what, man, that is not a combo. That is not a combo. Hothead with a strength stone, has fire breathing. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack to enemy units twice with plus 14 damage. Yes, please. That guy has come with a very juicy upgrade. Okay, do we have any consumes we want to remove? I'm okay with this consuming, honestly. So no, not really. No, we have nothing that we want to remove consume from. We could permafrost the Pyre stack. I don't really like that either. -1 cost. We could make Rising Rage cost 0 and just use it every turn. We'll have the ability to use it every turn. I think I like making Golden Touch cost 1. Or we could have Divinity just be a 0 cost so we always play it every time we draw it. I like Golden Touch being cheaper though. And I might just upgrade it so it's the same as the other ones. They both deal 15 with Slay get an egg. Cost 1. Yeah, I'm in for that. I'm in for that. Kind of like having a few just causes. I'm gonna purge a fire starter, and then we have quite a lot of gold. But also, I'd like to save it for a Merchant of Steel. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for the Merchant of Steel. Assuming we can beat Archeon. Which... we're probably fine against Archeon. Alright, so Phoenix and Avenger. The charge is going to be really useful here. Or the Courage, whatever it's called. The Steadfast Crusader also, he has the same, he has Slam which moves to the front. That's also going to be really useful. Where do I put this Hothead? Should I put him behind the Crusader? Oh, I'm out of energy. Okay, well, I want to get the Hothead into play. I would like the Hothead to not die, if possible. So I might just chuck a Shield Steward in front of it. I think I'm definitely doing that. I think I'm also going to play the Warbler at the back here. I really wish I could kill this, but I have no damage, so we'll just Firecast the boss. That's why we have Firecast in our deck, so we can play it on the boss as often as humanly possible. I'm also going to use Fire Breathing. Actually, am I? Maybe I'll use Fire Breathing next turn to clear this lot. I'm pretty likely to draw Golden Touches, though. I'm going to use the Fire Breathing on the boss. I want to hit him as much as possible. I suppose I could use Phoenix Fire. Nah, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about it. I'd rather use Phoenix Fire when the boss is here. Try and kill the boss or get him low. What is this jabroni? The flagellant, sure. Ah, the Avenger is struggling to not be dead. We actually didn't draw any damage, which is a huge beating. What I can do though is I can Rising Rage this dude. And then I actually don't even need to put a unit here. He doesn't do any damage, so he will just die to the cage on his own. Let's put the lava armor here. I don't want to use the courage yet. I think we'll use the courage next turn. So my last play is probably going to be Just Cause on this front guy. And then I think we'll use the Phoenix Fire on the boss. Apply as much Pyregel as we can to the boss. Oh, that push is annoying. But then we have the courage, right? The courage will counter the push, so it's fine. Okay, we're definitely using fire breathing. The question is, are we using something else first? I'm probably going to go Golden Touch on both of these jabronis. So if I go Golden Touch, fire breathing here. I might need to use a Rising Rage to protect my hothead. Yeah, he's going to die. Okay, I think we'll use Rising Rage to protect the hothead. Who do we Rising Rage though? Is it just this Avenger? He's gonna use Courage. I sort of don't want him off this floor. I guess he'll give melee weakness to the boss. So actually it's probably worth. Yeah, that boss might die before he even gets into endless mode. Then we'll get ourselves a couple of eggs here. Eggers! Man, Coach must be hyped about the eggs. Coach loves eggs. Okay, what have we got going on? This is not looking great. I'm probably going to Rising Rage Phoenix to save him. I don't see any other way he doesn't die here. I'd like to first use fire starters on the boss though. So next turn we'll have fire breathing again, which should hopefully clear out most of this stuff. Yeah, this Ascend holdover card has been pretty good so far. We might be able to kill the boss this turn. Let's do Phoenix. Well, let's do Pyre Cast on the boss. Then we'll Phoenix Fire him. Then we'll play Fire Breathing. Let's go! Boss dead before he even got to the final wave. 4-turn boss rush. Insane. Soldier of Fortune. Ah, it was so bad last time. But it could be so good this time. This time I feel like it's way more likely to be good because we can like just get it on like an upbeat warbler or something. What else have I got? It's got Spell Chain. Ooh, that's sketchy. So we're playing it twice in a turn? Hell Furnace. Oh, Hell Furnace is kind of a combo with what we're doing. And there's a Spike of the Banished with an Ember Stone. Man, the Hell Furnace feels like we're supposed to take it, but this Soldier of Fortune is so tempting. It's just so juicy if it works out. Like, it has so much potential. Especially with the Rising Rage, we can, like, fill up our middle floor, use Soldier of Fortune, put stuff on the bottom, and then Rising Rage it into the middle floor. We can farm so much gold with this if we time it right and have a good build going. Hell Furnace does feel like a room we're gonna want, though. I'm such a sucker for the greed, man. I can't believe I'm taking Soldier of Fortune again. Alright, what do we got? Sword Maiden, damage shield free, summon, draw an equipment card from your deck. Artificer, what is that? Equipment is attached to any ally of this unit. Plus 8 Valor. This is a cool card, especially since it comes with a damage shield upgrade. Like it just comes with a shield stone. Magma Cultist? Ooh, Magma Cultist with a large stone. That guy is jacked. And we do want to apply Pyregel to things. There's also a Greed Dragon with Dualism. 10 damage, 10 hit points for each egg. He's too big, I think. He's too big. I'm gonna take the Magma Cultist. This guy's potentially great though, because we are gonna have like 8 eggs. No, I think the Magma Cultist is fits very well with what we're doing. So I'm thinking that space is good, but we're just gonna use the Ascend to bypass space. So we shouldn't actually need space. So I'm probably taking the Hell's Flame. I want the extra deployment. Yeah, and when we do double Soldier of Fortune, we want to make sure we can play the cards we draw. Alright, Hell's Flame it is. I will save. I believe I can farm more eggs. Alright, what we got? Heal, Alco. I don't really want to take the heal. We're already at full, so I guess we'll go the other way. Yeah, I want to do this side anyway. Take the gold, upgrade champion. Yeah, obviously we're going to stick with the plan. We're going to go Pyromaniac 2. Gain an equipment or room. Gain 10 when our unit dies. Oh man. I could be so greedy. Fight Club? It's fine. What is this? An equipment that gives plus 50 health. Sorry, plus 50 damage, but means if you take damage you die. I mean, that's pretty good on an upbeat Warbler, right? It's not... I'm not that excited by it, though. Ooh, it's insane on Hothead. Oh, it's so good on Hothead. Man, it is an outrageous combo with Hothead. The problem is there'll be enemies with Sweep later on. Almost certainly. And then this glass cannon is going to be a big punish. But for now, it's going to be real good. The Fight Club is kind of insane as well. I'm going to take the glass cannon. I think it's just way too good with the Hothead. Ideally, we can get damage shield on the Hothead. That's what we need. We want to find a shield stone in the shop somewhere. Okay, is there anyone we would large stone? Can I put a large stone on someone that has a large stone? I could make the Magma Cultist uber large. I don't really want to do that though. I just want him there for Pyregelling. Making this guy large isn't good because we're going to put the thing on him that makes him only take 1 hit point. Large stone on this guy is really good because he deals damage equal to his hit points. So that's kind of tempting, but space is such an issue, man. Okay, I am going to large stone this guy. And then I'm probably going to give him Valor 8 as well. And just have him sit at the front. Yeah, I like that. Titanites. Titanites doesn't really do much for me here. I might re-roll and try and find the shield stone for Hothead. Dualism, endless. Ooh, endless. Upgrade a unit with Avarice free? Eh. Whatever. I could give the hothead endless, and then he comes back. I don't love it though. Yeah, I don't like the endless. Dualism does what? Double stacks of armor and buff and debuff. This makes this guy have Pyregel too. Or we can put it... Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Let's give dualism to the magma cultist. Not a great reroll though. Pretty disappointed on that one. What's in my loot hoard? I don't want that. It's not good enough. Kind of disappointing Merchant of Steel. What are you gonna do? What have we got? Applies corruption. Yeesh. Summon, descend all friendly units to this floor and retreat. What does retreat do? Is he gonna go to the back? Man, I hate these guys. These misshapen fiends are really annoying. A prayer stone is spawned on each floor. The prayer stones, they're very awkward for hothead, but they're probably fine for everything else. I don't really have any healing though. I got a little healing. Like, it's gotta have courage. That's kind of it though, right? 150 gold. I feel like this is not worth it. Okay, so we're gonna put Phoenix with the Avenger in front of him. And then I want Crusader with Hothead behind. Then we're not playing Magma Cultist. I haven't got space for the Magma Cultist. Annoying. I think what we need to do is try and set it up so that we move these guys up with the Ascend card, then play the Magma Cultist and get him to move up as well. But yeah, it's gonna be really finickety to make it work. Man, how do you deal with these guys? This corruption is so annoying. I'm just gonna kill the Avenger. There's no way to remove the corruption. I guess Divinity. I have to just play Divinity on him to protect him from the corruption. Yeah. That sounds like the only reasonable play. I guess we glass cannon this guy. That was always the plan. And then we will golden touch one of these nerds to get an egg. And then there's no reason to play another card. So I won't. Yeah, this guy's gonna need the armor to bypass. Move directly from first floor to third floor. I'd prefer you didn't. Alright. Lava armor goes on... Leave this guy. I need this guy to die. It looks really difficult to make him die. Unless I use an ability on him. I guess actually he doesn't have to die, right? He'll just die on the third floor. It's not a big deal. I have this Soldier of Fortune and I want to save space for that. So we're not going to play another unit. I'm not even going to play the Upbeat Warbler in case I draw an Upbeat Warbler. We'll just make this guy bigger. I guess we do this, because there's no reason... Yeah. Seems like the whole turn. That guy's going to teleport to the top floor, but he's going to die immediately by doing it, so it's okay. Okay, looks like we got everything sorted here. This is fine. I would prefer not to put a bunch of corruption on this dude. Let's play the Soldiers of Fortune, I guess, and see what we get. They cost 30, so we kind of need to get something out of it. Okay, this guy has only 5 hit points. I can't even put him at the front. These Soldier of Fortune cards, man. Yeah, I'm off it. I'm not taking Soldier of Fortune again. We kind of need something to get to the top so this guy can make back the money I've spent on him. There isn't a lot of value left. I guess we just play this guy. There really isn't much to do though. I suppose killing this guy so I don't take damage is worthwhile. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Alright. We'll Rising Rage this guy so that he suicides into my front dude. Oh no, actually I'm just gonna Golden Touch him. And then we'll just spam Just Cause here. Seems fine. I could Golden Touch my my Upbeat Warbler. If I ascend this dude, then this guy gets to punch him and we gain some gold. But I do need to make sure he dies as well. So I guess we'll do this. That should make him dead. Yeah, we get some gold now. And we are going to Golden Touch our Warbler to get the egg. It's important to remember that you can shoot your own guys with spells. But sometimes it is relevant, like this then. Yeah, this has gone very poorly with the Soldiers of Fortune. I spent 60 on them and I got back 15 so far. So I'm pretty disappointed in those. Rising Rage. First of all, we're going to use Courage. And then I'm going to use Golden Touch on one of these guys. Then we're going to Fire Cast this guy. And then are we playing Rising Rage? There's no real reason to, is there? Yeah, there's no reason to do so. Okay. I'm very disappointed in these mercenary cards. The problem is I haven't got enough space. I just need to save more space. I need to like save space on the middle floor. Apply Power. This comes with a Power Stone. That's not that exciting. Mind Cage. Mind Cage actually sounds really good. We have a lot of activated abilities. Like Mind Cage sounds really good. Greed with Holdover. Deal 20 damage to all units. That's going to be hitting my guys as well. We do not have the build for this at all. We cannot be nuking our own dudes. I think it's definitely Mind Cage. Retreat to the front enemy unit, apply melee weakness 1 to enemy units with Smolder Stone. How much does Begone normally cost? Consume double stack. Wow, this came with Stack Stone. Apply damage shield 2 and Valor 8. This is really good. Heroic Dive. Now that's interesting. It came with a Holy Stone. Never seen Holy Stone before. Heroic Dive allows me to like bounce my guys up and down, which is interesting. But this is really good. This Liquid Courage is so good. The fact that it came with a Stack Stone. We'll loot now because we're at 8 of 8. Whelps, apply Pyregel 3 on strike. Is that good? Are these guys whelps? They're not, right? They're choruses or something? They're hymnists, not whelps. I don't think I have any whelps. I have no whelps. Okay, so that does nothing. After using an ability, friendly units gain armor 3. We have a lot of abilities. And dragons and whelps gain attack. We'll just take this one. We have a lot of abilities. Starter cards cost -1. When you equip a unit, apply damage shield. At the end of the battle, gain 3 eggs if your pyre took no damage. Yes, please. That sounds fantastic. We're gonna get real eggy with it. Duplicate a card, remove 2 cards versus Artifact and Forge. There's a Merchant of Arms here as well. Merchant of Arms was really strong last time, so let's do that. We can also merge and then copy the merged card, which is cracked. +1 space, trained stewards gain multi-strike and 20 attack. Wow. That's insane. Right? That's really good. Because also we're going to Soldier of Fortune into stewards by accident a few times at least. Although I'd rather just purge my stewards, honestly. I think I'd rather just purge the stewards than give them a room upgrade. I definitely want the Hell Furnace. That's something I wanted anyway. And we're definitely merging equipment. Actually, what equipment do I have? I have the lava. I don't want to... I can merge lava armor and mind cage. That's a good merge. I don't want to merge the glass cannon. I'm really tempted to reroll and try and get a better equipment to merge. Because at the moment we're just going to merge mind cage and lava armor, which is fine. No, that's probably good enough actually. Let's just do that. Oop, not that one. This one and this one. And then I might upgrade... If we upgrade this to be drawn in our opening hand, and then we copy it, we'll have two of them that are drawn in our opening hand. Or we could merge the hell furnace, or we could make the hell furnace turn 1. I believe we're going to upgrade merged equipment, and then we're going to copy merged equipment. That sounds very nice. And then we're going to unstable vortex, and we're going to burn... I might just burn some stewards. Yeah. The stewards. Let's check if I want to do anything else here. Nope, don't think so. Okay, onwards and upwards. Alright, so these are the beefy boys again. -1 energy for 150. We did take the extra energy, so we could maybe do this. It's not that big a payout though, 150. This guy's really scary as well. Like, reanimate. Our build is not good against reanimate. Alright, I'm in for the reward. I'm a little concerned about this one though. Okay, so we're going to play Lord Phoenix and Avenger. And then we're going to give him a merged equipment. And then we're going to play the Steadfast Crusader middle. And we'll just draw these guys off of the card that makes them better. Or we just drew a hothead immediately. Man, that is so much damage. Maybe I should have put the equipment on this guy so I could use his ability more often. That's Liquid Courage. Should we Liquid Courage? I kind of want to just use his ability. I could Liquid Courage on someone else. Yeah, I think I like Liquid Couraging this guy. Or, if I Liquid Courage the Hothead, that protects him from damage. Yeah, this sounds really good. He gets more damage, then when we give him the Fragile, he'll have 2 damage shields, so he won't die as quickly. These guys have a lot of hit points. Killing them looks very tricky. Okay, we drew the glass cannon, which is insanely good. We'll put it on this guy. And then I think I'm just going to use Fire Breathing. Oh no, we already killed them both? It was like a waste to use Fire Breathing then. Definitely this, and then definitely this. Because we have the reduced cooldown. And then I'm probably just going to play Just Cause on this guy. Man, even when we're doing not the Valor build, Valor is just so good. Valor is such a good stat. I really want to save the space. No, I have to do this, I think. Like, we need to kill this guy, and I don't want to use double fire starter on him, so there's not a lot of options there. Where are we going to Pyre Cask? Middle guy or front guy? I'm going to shoot this for sure. Get him out of here. I'm going to Pyre Cask the back one, I think. And then we're going to do this. Oh, I thought I was going to kill him, but it didn't. Thought it was going to make him dead to the attacks, I should say. I obviously didn't think he was going to die. We're all meant for the void, if you say so, champ. Wow, these guys are just obliterating them. Why are you taking no damage, Mr. Steadfast Crusader? Oh, because he's only attacking for 8. Fair enough. I'd like to get this guy into play. Where do I put him? It's like nowhere. Yeah, it's a fine turn. I really need to draw Soldier of Fortune like turn 1 for it to be good. Yeah, it's too late to play this thing. It's not going to be good anymore. I suppose I'll just play this guy up here. And Golden Touch looks like the best card I can play, so I'll just do that. Maybe it was better to Divinity down here, I don't know. Okay, so we're definitely playing Pyregel here. We are definitely activating Courage. We are definitely Phoenix firing the boss. Haven't quite won yet. Let's Rising Rage his bodyguard. And then we will Firestarter. Looks better than Just Cause. Still doesn't die. Just has too many reanimates, I guess. Only a couple of reanimates left. We should be fine. Should just die. Yeah, it just dies. No problem. Got him. And we got the bonus gold as well. Soul Smelter seems unnecessary this time. We're already gaining so many eggs. Sacrificial Chamber I'm not interested in. Pyroclasm with Holdover is very interesting. I'm in for that. Demonize. Descend, apply melee weakness 2 with an Ember Stone. Heroic Dive with a Spell Chain. Now that's very interesting. That I think is insane, because we fill the middle, we fill the bottom, then we just Heroic Dive our middle into the bottom. And we have a jacked bottom. Enchant Spikes 3 with a Thornstone. Thornstone looks rubbish. So Enchant gives Trample. Yeah, the Heroic Dive seems really good. 5 of 8. Oh wait, I can wait one more. Alright, Merchant of Trinkets. A Well again. I want the Well and the Merchant of Trinkets, but the Pyre remains as a waste. What would I copy with my Well? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe the Hothead? Maybe a Golden Touch? Maybe I'll just go left. What's on the left? We've got the Remove 2 is nice. Is it a Spell Merchant? Yeah, okay, I'm down for left. Intrinsic. Starts in your first hand post-deployment phase and 1 cheaper. This seems really good if I put it on Soldier of Fortune. But then I'm guaranteed to have it on turn 1. It's also really good on Divinity, because I'll have a 0-cost Divinity that I can always play on the first turn. Man, I can't believe I keep trying to make this work. I'm just a sucker for that card, man. I just want to make it work. Holdover plus Consume is not a combo, so let's not do that. Honestly, giving this Permafrost so that we can play it when it's appropriate and then we redraw it is not bad. But it costing 4 is outrageous. Maybe permafrosting the Heroic Dive so we can definitely play it on the turn where it's appropriate. It would be really good. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Then we can make sure we have the right setup for the Heroic Dive. I don't really want to do anything else here. I need something that makes this cheaper for the holdover, but I really want, like, reduce cost by 2, which is unreasonable to expect. I got a lot of gold. I'm gonna reroll. Create a spell to remove consume. I mean, honestly, the liquid courage is so good. I think I'm gonna do that. 20 magic power and consume. That's really good on a fire starter. Emberstone. Probably just put this on the Pyregel. 3 is still a lot. Okay, I'm gonna do it. 3 is still a lot though. Holy Stone, I don't really want that. And then Unstable Vortex, let's remove... one Just Cause and 1 Spear Steward. Okay, this is boss time. Grants damage shield 1. Okay. Well, I don't think that's too bad. Well, the damage shield is obviously insane, so maybe we'll maybe I'll regret that decision. I mean, I didn't make a decision, but maybe I'll regret saying it. I'm just gonna do the same thing as before. We're gonna get the merged equipment on this front guy. Maybe I'll just merge equipment here as well. Yep. That's gonna be our opening turn. Alright, so we know we're drawing Soldier of Fortune, so I guess the play is to play the Soldier of Fortune, deploy the guys that come from it. This guy getting eaten, this guy's gonna have like 2 damage shields. That sounds quite hateful. Maybe I can set up a kill on this. No, you know what, let's do this. If we're doing it, we're doing it. Alright, those are some pretty good draws. I wish I had my Descend card. So we're going to put them here. Oh, does the dualism mean he has Avarice 30? Yeah, he has Avarice 30 because of the dualism. That's pretty cool. This guy with Avarice... Is Fire Breathing plus Avarice a combo? I don't know how that works. I guess we'll find out. That costs me all my Ember, so I guess that's the turn. This is better payoff because I put a lot into this. I put a lot of work into this. We definitely want to Liquid Courage this guy, but we could Glass Cannon this guy and Fire Breathing. And then we'll find out if we get the money as well. 99 damage. Alright, let's see if we get the damage. Let's see if we get the money. We do? Wow. That is really good then. We're gonna farm a ton of cash. Down here we need to play Liquid Courage. Keep this guy alive. And then... I don't really care what else I play, to be honest with you. I'm gonna use this. And I think I'm gonna shoot this guy with Phoenix. Yeah, why not? Let's get the Warbler out there. I don't think it makes any difference though. Okay. Fire started this one. I could have fire started the boss, that was the only decision really there to be made. We're gonna be so rich at the end of this battle. Especially if we draw the thing that pulls these guys down. We have Rising Rage, but not Golden Touch, not the one we wanted. This guy's really good to Rising Rage. Basically just, it counters him completely, because he doesn't buffet anymore. And then this feels like a pretty free Golden Touch. And then we might as well Warbler. And then this guy's pretty good, so I'll put him up here. Sure, seems like a good turn. Yeah, this Soldier of Fortune being an opening hand guaranteed makes it a lot better. We actually want people to survive the first floor so I can fire breathing them. Does this do damage? It does do damage. Okay, let's pyre cast and slam. We're gonna fire breathing here. Got 2 damage stacks. I sort of want to play 2 heroic dives and a rising rage. That's all of my ember. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's no reason to use the fire breathing now. We will rising rage this dude. Maybe that was a mistake, so now I'm not punching the boss. I'm a little worried about this guy. He has 2 damage shields and 70 hit points. He might make it to the top, but my bottom floor is insanely jacked now. I should try and find a way to kill this guy. I don't think there is a way. If I use Rising Rage, I'm not exactly sure what happens. I kind of want to see what... Oh, hang on, I have this thing. We should have considered the Prismatic Dragon scale. I guess it won't matter that much. Yeah, I want to see what happens if we do this. Oh, it just as the fight happens. Sure. Okay. So that was not a good. That was not a good play. Now we know. Seems like a pretty easy divinity on my front guy. Does this move him to the front? Yes. We'll do this and we'll divinity him. They will get Pyregel 7 when I cast a spell. Since the boss is here, we will use fire breathing. And we'll also Phoenix Fire. Alright, small misplay on that one. The boss is almost dead already. There's still 3 waves to go. Let's see if there's a nice golden touch target. There we go. Rising Rage this one. And then we just play spells to trigger Pyregels. Well, apparently we're done there. We'll do the other one here. Oh, I should use Slam on the boss as well. Man, our bottom floor is just insane. Okay, we fire cast this one. Can we kill this guy? Not really. Do we fire breathing again? We do? Well then, GG easy. I couldn't golden touch, sadly. There's only 1 target for golden touch, and I can't really... If I slam him, it should do 55. No, it'll do more. Can't quite set it up, I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win before the boss turn again. Absolutely crushing this. 4-turn boss rush. Oh, with 12 damage taken. Yeah, I did throw a little bit taking the damage. That was a mistake. Alright, we don't want another Hell Furnace. Consume Permafrost, advance, apply Valor 5 to a friendly unit, attacks immediately. That's fine. The fact that it has Permafrost means I can put it in my deck because I'll draw it and hold it forever. Which is pretty good. Spike of the Banished is also pretty good. I'll just take the Eagle Heart. This Capricious Reflection is busted. Like, I wasn't sure how good it was going to be. It's been absolutely insane. We're between Hell's Flame and Heaven's Light. We don't really need space, but it makes it easier to have the space and not have to use the Descend card. So I don't think we need the extra energy. We're not really struggling for energy. Except on the turn where we double... turn 1 where we use double Soldier of Fortune, we kind of struggle for energy, but after that it's fine. Okay, let's go Heaven's Light. I will loot now. 7 of 8 is good enough. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. That's okay. When you equip a unit... I don't really care about that. This one I don't care about at all. This one is okay, but kind of whatever. No, this is good. This is good, actually. I'm going to equip my bottom floor twice, so that is good. And we get 1 MJ... Oh, no. Is this a skip? This might be a skip. That would put us to 5 energy a turn, but 4 deployment energy. How much is 4? No, that's terrible. We need deployment energy. That's a skip. Merchant of Arms. I like the Merchant of Arms quite a lot. Yep, okay, I like this side more. We have so much money. The avaricious thing was insane. Yeah, we'll just keep going Pyromania. It's the dog! The legendary dog made of bone bounces towards you, its bone tail rattling together in an excited wag. An elusive creature that can cross dimensions as easily as he can catch a cursed stick. You are blessed by his appearance. Yep! However, life as a mythical, adorable puppy is a lonely one, and the dog made of bone's tail droops and his little bony expression seems sad. Will you stop for the bone dog and give him some kindness? We can pet the bone dog, which gives us, well, if the pyre dies, it resurrects. Or adopt the bone dog, who is an 8-free, who after you defeat a boss, your pyre permanently gains 10 health. I mean, I love the bone dog, but we're going to pet him instead of taking him with us, because this pendant is way better. You pet the bone dog, his expression lightens and places a gift in your palm. Yay, bone dog. Alright, let's spend some cash. We have so much cash. Which, perhaps this is not the right merchant for if we have infinite cash. Ideally, we want the relic merchant with infinite cash. There is one next round, so maybe we just save a lot of money. Cursed Twin Blade. I don't think we have the counters for Cursed Twin Blade. We don't have enough ways to buff our attack to make the Cursed Twin Blade playable. Boiler Room doesn't really do anything. Swift Steel Dagger is fine. Not that exciting. It's pretty good with Glass Cannon, actually. That's a pretty good combo. Alright, I'm in for that. Let's merge these two. And let's make the Hell Furnace deployable at the start. I don't think I'm able to afford to deploy it, but you know. Purge some cards, maybe? I can purge a lot of cards here. I have a lot of money. I'm gonna save most of my money though. I think I'm okay with this. We might even end up with even more money after this battle. Terrible curses will make it hard to keep up with the threats Dominion is intent on sending your way. Adds a resonant ruin to the top of your draw pile. That doesn't sound that scary. This guy sounds terrifying. He applies Corruption 6 when he attacks. And he has Reanimate. This guy is absolutely brutal. He has Reanimate 2! Okay, that guy I hate. Penitent Prayer Stone for 400 gold. I don't need gold, and I think Penitent Prayer Stone is a beating, so I'm going to skip on there. There's no reason to risk it. We're doing really well at the moment. So we're going to play Phoenix. We're going to play Avenger. We're going to give Avenger merged equipment. I could go Hell Furnace plus Crusader or just another merged equipment. I just like the merged equipment. Well, no, I just like the merged equipment. It's pretty good. Plus we have conduit now. Man, I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much. I think we just take the hit this turn. And we play Soldier of Fortune twice. Okay, we have an Avaricious Upbeat Warbler. And an Avaricious Hothead is cracked. I could put him down here. We've got enough space. Okay, you know what? I'm in. We can also use the fire breathing right away. Which I am in for. What else am I doing with my turn? We should play this guy for sure. And we should probably just put him down here. Hell Furnace or Crusader? Let's just get the Hell Furnace into play. Let's just make our bottom floor insane. Oh, so much corruption. Alright, so we're gonna need some ways to deal with the corruption. First of all, we're gonna use Courage. Golden Touch does 23. Okay, you know what? These conduits were actually amazing. I want to make sure these guys get a chance to hit so the Avaricious goes off, so I don't actually want to kill him. So I might just Eagle Heart here. Yeah. If I play Pyroclasm, I get to keep it next turn. Yeah, you know what? That's actually pretty tempting. I might miss out on one of the attacks. No, I didn't. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna fire breathing again. This is so broken, man. It's actually insanely strong. We're just gonna play Liquid Courage front and Pyroclasm. We're just gonna play Pyroclasm every turn. Oh yeah, I make stupid amounts of gold. I think Avarice might be overpowered. Like, it seems too good. I'm making so much money. I'm gonna play Pyroclasm again. That seems like that's my jam now. I'm just playing Pyroclasm every turn. What else do we do? I don't even know. It's like whatever, right? I guess we'll just play this Pyre stack. Well, Pyroclasm. And a Divinity. And a Fire Breathing. I don't even need to play Courage. It's just like no point using any of my abilities. We're just absolutely ruining them. That guy we've left alive so we can Golden Touch him if we draw it. Hey, let's go. Give me that egg, son. This is a little awkward. We can't replay our Pyroclasm. There's no target, so we can't draw it again. But we can play this dude. And we have Heroic Dive that we can play whenever we feel like it. There's only one wave remaining, so we might as well play Courage now. Should I just dive? I might wait and see if we can dive another minion. Okay, so we're not quite winning yet. I want to Golden Touch this guy. I want to Heroic Dive this one. I want to Pyre Cast this. And then we've won. But also, we'll hit him with a bunch of stuff. Alright. Boss down. Also, we have literally just so much money. Just silly amounts of money. Garbage. Deal 5 damage to enemy units. Spend 5 and repeat this card's effect up to 3 more times. Interesting. Kind of in for that. Alright, I'm in for making it rain. I've got loads of money. Another liquid courage. This one has a holy stone, which is terrible, but... Ooh, benediction with an ember stone? That is really good. Let's definitely take that one. 6 of 8. How close are we to the end? I could... I think the next fight is the last fight, right? Let me just check. Pretty sure. Ooh, unlock the Lunar Coven. Align with the secretive Lunar Coven and tap into the mercurial power of the moon to empower spells and weapons alike. I gained like 700 gold this combat. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? The avarice is absolutely insane. Yeah, this is final fight, so we'll loot the horde. Not that interested. Not that interested. Yes, please. More Pyregel for the Pyregel bros. Spell cards will consume have 50% chance to be discarded. Amazing. Let's go. Sign me up. Merchant of Steel, Unstable Vortex, or Merchant of Magic and Empyrean Well. Merchant of Steel looks not that good for us. All our guys are double upgraded apart from a Hothead. So we're going to go the other way. Also, the Empyrean Well is going to be cracked for sure. What are we going to make a copy of? There's got to be something great. Maybe the merged equipment. Like a copy of this equipment is really good. Like that or a copy of Hothead. Yeah, okay. We're definitely going this way. Let's look at the Merchant of Trinkets first. When you play 3 different kinds of card in a turn, draw 1 and gain an ember. Types of cards are what? Spell, equipment, room, minion. That's gonna happen sometimes. First room card played each battle is applied to all floors. That's pretty great. On deployment, draw a room and reduce to 0. That would be good if we hadn't made the room start in our hand. Alright, the Manifold Mirror looks really good. I think the Versatile Ember Staff is going to pay for itself as well. When an angel moves, it gains Valor 2. That's kind of whatever. Pyregel 10 to enemies entering the floor below Pyrum. That's fine. We have enough money that I think we can afford to buy even minor upgrades. Hold over. Anything I want hold over on? Ooh. Hold over on this is insane, right? We just play it every turn. We get damage shield every turn. Hold over on this also kind of tempting, but less so. Hold over on this, really good. Hold over on this is insane, because then every turn we get to play it on the boss, because the boss is in play from the start. Yes, that is the play. Spell Chain. Spell Chain on Divinity is really nice. Spell Chain on Make It Rain, also pretty tempting. Those are the only 2 I would Spell Chain on. Both of them are pretty good though. Yeah, I think this is going to be really good. I don't really want this to have Consume, so I'm not going to do that. This I'm fine with. Double stack. Ooh, double stack here. Double stack here is really good. Double stack here is really good as well. The Permafrost is kind of whatever, but I'll put it here just so I don't have to play it. The double stack looks really good on either of these. I think this one is best. This one, yeah, damage shield 2 to friendly units. That's really good. Let's make this cost 1 or this 0. Make this cost 1. And then we'll just put this on one of these. And then I do want to save some money for Make It Rain. But I can probably afford 1 more purge. And then we'll hold on to money for making it rain. We also need money for the thing that creates a minion. Like gives you the minion in your hand. Okay, what are we duplicating? What's our best card? It's probably merged equipment. But it might be benediction. This card is very strong. I think it's the merged equipment. We just have 3 of this now. Oh, maybe we should have... I'll tell you what we should have duplicated. We should have duplicated this one, the Pyre Cask. Because then every turn we could play 2 Pyre Casks on the boss. That was definitely the play. That would have been absolutely nuts. Alright, Phoenix. The guy who goes in front of Phoenix. And merged equipment. Do I play this now? It goes on every floor. I just want to get the merged equipment into play. I really wish I had more deployable energy. Ah, these are the guys who are sweet. I hate to see the sweet. Oh, this guy's dead? Alright, we're going to play the Soldiers of Fortune and see what we get. Magma Cultist, sure, it's okay. Crusader. Crusader's pretty damn good. I was really hoping for the fire-breathing guy. So, we could Benediction, or I think if we Rising Rage one of these, we can save the Avenger. Probably the boss is maybe the best thing to Rising Rage, if you can target him, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to deploy the Cultist. Then we're going to Rising Rage the boss. That means this guy now lives. The sweep dudes are still super annoying. We just have to play this guy. We have to get him in play. I suppose we'll use Slam right away. Man, 52. That melee weakness is no joke. That melee weakness is really savage. Okay, so we can heal this guy up. And we need to remove the sweeper. We have group Pyroclasm. We sort of need to play Pyre Cask to make sure we keep drawing it. I think the Pyroclasm is going to be my best other play, although not playing the Liquid Courage feels bad. Yeah, I think this is still going to be the best play. Okay, a little worried about this floor here. We're not dealing with it at all. We redraw the Pyroclasm though, so that'll deal with it. Assuming that the bottom doesn't need help. Bottom looks fine, so we can throw Pyroclasm up here. And then we need to Pyre Cask every turn. That's our game plan. Bottom is fine, might as well use Slam every time it's available. At least every time we can hit the boss with it, we use Slam. This Courage has been excellent. The Courage plus the equipment that makes it cool down faster has been such a good combo. Because it means our front guy basically never dies, because we just get to keep doing that. We're taking a lot of damage this turn. And this guy's dying. This is looking like we might need to... We might need to Pyroclasm here. I don't even know if that's not really going to save him either. What else can I do? How can I save this guy? We could ascend him. Or we could ascend one of the enemies. I just need to ascend this guy. I just golden touch him, right? That's better. This guy's alive, but barely. We don't really have a way to heal him ever either. This is difficult. This is also pretty scary for the heart. Actually, no, it isn't. They don't do enough damage to be scary to the heart. I think we need to keep playing this every turn. None of this really works that well. I guess we'll just Eagle Heart this guy. Alright. This is not going as well as I'd like. Our front guy's low now as well, and he's multiple turns from being able to use his heal again. Through another merged equipment, but it's a little too late. Ooh, the hothead. The hothead is big. So we'll play the hothead. We drew his equipment as well. That's the whole turn if I play it. I need to keep him alive. I might have to just use Descend on this guy to keep him around. I'm not even sure that keeps him around. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is fire breathing. Cause he does, yeah, he dies now. If I heroic dive this guy, will he go to the front? Does that work? It does work, cool. This does mean that we're not playing Pyre Cask though, but this guy has 103 Pyregel, so I think we're okay. The Pyre will take 3 hits from this. It'll take like 15 plus 8. We also take 5 from this guy's ability. Alright. Getting a little scary. This guy's got his ability back, thank God. Oh, we finally drew Make It Rain. How good is this Make It Rain actually going to be? Let's find out, I guess. How do I choose to spend extra? Does it just automatically spend the extra? Yeah, it looks like it automatically spends as much gold as it can. Definitely gonna use this. Definitely gonna play this. Do I put this equipment on the hothead? Or do I wait until I draw the equipment that's for the hothead? I think I wait for the hothead's equipment. I might just cause the magma dude. He might... Is he gonna die if I just cause him? I don't think so. I think it'll be okay. I really like a way to deal with this dude. I'll put the merge equipment on him. I think it's fine. He's not doing enough damage. These guys are getting through. Redo the Pyregel, this should kill this guy. Okay, we drew the right equipment for that guy. Can we put it on him? Looks like yes. Okay, so we can swap the equipment out. That's nice. Sure, this seems okay. I didn't need to get to the final fight because I'm pretty sure I win as soon as... Yeah, here we go. I think I just win as... Yeah, we just win as soon as we get to the final fight. Man, we never got to play the Health Furnace. Well, I mean, we've already won, so it doesn't matter what we do. So I'll just click end turn. Another dub. This one didn't feel as overwhelming as the previous one. Although having said that, it felt like it was absolutely dominant until this final fight, and then we just didn't have the damage to kill the like 400 hit point guys. But yeah, still a pretty convincing win still. Fireborn leveled up. Transfer all Pyregel on this floor to a unit, then deal 5 damage 5 times. That is an extremely powerful card with Pyregel. Friendly units gain Avarice 2. That seems cracked, man. Avarice seems overpowered. Avarice seems too good, honestly. Like setting up that card that gave guys Avarice and attack was really difficult, but was very rewarding when we did it. Consume, restore 2 pyre health for each egg. Interesting. Consume, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 3 times this unit's hit points and armor. That's pretty good. It's good with the Valor build. The Banished seem very Valor heavy. That very much seems their jam. Covenant rank 2. Battles have additional enemies. And we have mastered some cards. We get gold bordered mastered cards. Very nice. This, I think, is Friends. No Friends have any Covenants. There's only 10 Covenants. There was 25 in Monster Train 1. Now there's only 10. That's a pretty huge difference. You can optionally start Endless Mode with this deck and artifacts. How far can you go? I'm not really into playing Endless Mode. We've unlocked the Lunar Coven. We've almost unlocked Echo of the Time Father. And we have a win streak of 1. Let's go. Alright. We have... Ooh, what's the barracks? This is new. My adorable golden butter cookie. You are looking so glorious, so opulent, so luscious. Your words are as valuable as a counterfeit coin. You can keep your flattery. What dulls your gleam, my darling ruby? I lent you 2 cases of pyre gold and have not seen a gold flake back. I will have the gold for you soon. Why has Pyra blessed me with a lazy dragon like you? I mean, look at your cave. No gold, no rubies, and not one skull of your enemies. I like an uncluttered space. Enough! Give me my money with interest by the time the Coven fairies start their moon song, or I will have to follow the rule of Pyra number 226. Forgive all debt and cuddle your favorite dragon? Never share a cave with a poor dragon. What am I going to do? What was that? Alright, amazing. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed Monster Train Covenant 1. Both of our runs so far have been pretty smooth, honestly. We kind of dominated them. But yeah, I think the game is really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm definitely going to jam this a lot more. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.